Have you ever wondered how you can use ChatGPT to level up your marketing and you're in real estate? I got you. Hey everybody, Katie Lance here, and I'm so excited because ChatGPT has been taking the world by storm, as we all know, and ChatGPT, when done right, can really take your marketing in real estate to the next level. And there's so much that you could do, right? Between writing listing descriptions, getting ideas for reels or video content, but I'm gonna focus our conversation today on one big thing that I think is really gonna change the game when you think about your real estate marketing and ChatGPT. Let's get into it. One of the big things you can use ChatGPT for is to create personas for you to use in your marketing. Now, if you're not familiar with this idea, a persona is simply the idea of who do you want to work with? And when we think about your real estate business, I would imagine if I asked you, who do you love to work with? Like, who are the people that call you and you can't wait to talk to them? You can't wait to work with them. Alternatively, what about the people that call you and you think, do I have to answer this phone? We've all worked with folks like that as well. And so by going through an exercise of creating personas, this is really going to help you when you think of your marketing. It's going to help to really narrow down who do you love to work with, what are they all about, and it's actually going to create kind of, I don't want to say fake people, but it's going to come up with some names and some examples of people that you might want to work with. So it's going to come up with names and ages and where they might work and where they might find you, and it's a really fascinating experience. So if you've never done this through ChatGPT, it's actually a really cool exercise, and I'm going to walk you through how you can do this effectively. So I went into ChatGPT recently, and the prompt I put into ChatGPT was, can you help me with my marketing personas for real estate, and what do you need from me? So pretty simple prompt. And so ChatGPT responded with about 8 different things that it asked me for. It asked me for my goals, demographics, what I was looking for, who I like to work with, who I want to attract, where do those people find me, what are their pain points, and it was really interesting to go through that process. Once I put that into ChatGPT then took that information and created 3 personas for me. So I want to walk you through what those 3 personas are, and then how you can use those for your real estate marketing. The first was the first-time homebuyer. The second was a growing family that needs a larger home. The third was the downsizer or an out-of-state mover. Now we're going to put some of these examples here on the screen so you can see exactly what I mean. But what the beautiful part about this is these 3 personas that were created. Now, if I were a real estate agent, I could take those 3 personas, and as I'm thinking about my marketing, as I'm thinking about my strategy for Instagram, Facebook, content, TikTok, LinkedIn, whatever it might be, as you're thinking about your marketing for maybe traditional marketing, maybe you're doing some print, magazine, newspaper ads, postcards, direct mail, personas can really affect so many different areas of our marketing. And the thing is, when it comes to marketing, if you've ever felt like your marketing efforts have kind of fallen flat, it might be that, not that they're not good, but they might be just too generic. And the reality is, we can't be all things to all people. That doesn't mean that we want to, obviously discriminate or anything like that, but at the end of the day, we can lean into who we want to work with. And when we think about creating personas, this can help in a really big way, really in terms of just our overall marketing. So when it comes to ChatGPT and marketing, yes, there's 1,000,001 things that you can do. And in fact, this whole month, we've got a series on ChatGPT. So if you're looking for more ChatGPT training, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell button, because we're going to have a lot of videos coming out with ChatGPT training and ideas for real estate professionals. But that being said, when it comes to marketing, taking a step back and going, well, who do we want to work with? Who do we want to attract? Who is our ideal real estate client, whether it's buyers or sellers? And being able to use ChatGPT to create some of those personas is really going to help in every area of your marketing. So I would love to hear from you. Have you ever done an exercise like this where you've thought about your buyer or seller personas, and have you ever used ChatGPT for it? I would be really curious to see your results. Let me know in the comments below. And if you're listening to this thinking, wow, I really need to get my arms around ChatGPT, we have a brand new masterclass. Our ChatGPT masterclass is coming up, and it is brand new for 2024. I can't wait for you to check it out. So we'll put the link below to check that out. Like I said, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell button, and we'll see you next time.